screen door struck the wooden frame. Rain crossed the yard like silver chains. She carried one small leather case, but left her wedding picture in its place. I heard her footsteps leave the drive, too proud to call her back that night. When I stepped out beneath the moon, she left the porch swing moving. She left the porch swing moving, like her shadow had not gone. Back and forth beneath the lamplight, keeping time with what I'd done. Her coffee cooled beside the railing, her blue shawl held her perfume. She left the porch swing moving and took the heart out of the room. We bought that swing our second summer, when our first child learned to walk. We watched 3 children leave for college from that porch beneath the stars. But years of silence grew between us, and I called distance something strong. She had asked me once to hear her. I waited till the sound was gone. She left the porch swing moving, like her shadow had not gone. Back and forth beneath the lamplight, keeping time with what I'd done. Her coffee cooled beside the railing, her blue shawl held her perfume. She left the porch swing moving and took the heart out of the room. I searched the station before sunrise, but her northbound bus had rolled. The clerk handed me one envelope with no anger in its fold. She wrote that love had not abandoned me. It had waited years to speak, but her heart ignored too many times, must finally choose to leave. She left the porch swing moving, and for months I let it sway. Every creak became a question I had answered far too late. Then one spring I stopped its motion, took her blue shawl from the room. She left the porch swing moving, but I could not spend my life there too. The evening settled warm and still. The swing stood quiet. Her memory never will. midnight radio. The highway rain was falling sideways, my old truck running out of heat. I turned the dial beyond the static, looking for a voice to keep me awake. A midnight station out of Jackson played a song both low and slow. Then through the hiss beneath another name, I heard my brother on the radio. I heard my brother on the midnight radio, singing like the years had never passed. The voice that left our house one winter came rolling through the dashboard glass. He called himself a different name, but every broken note was home. I heard my brother on the midnight radio, and knew the dead were not all gone. He vanished after Daddy's funeral, with one guitar in Mama's car. The county searched the river crossings, but never found where he had gone. Mama kept his room untouched till dying, his work boots waiting by the wall. I learned to hate him for his leaving, so grief would hurt a little less. I heard my brother on the midnight radio, singing like the years had never passed. The voice that left our house one winter came rolling through the dashboard glass. He called himself a different name, but every broken note was home. I heard my brother on the midnight radio, and knew the dead were not all gone. I pulled beside a closed down diner, wrote the station number on my hand. The tired host recalled the singer, an aging man who played one night stands. He lived outside a town near Memphis, too sick to travel anymore. By sunrise I was on that highway, with 40 years between the doors. I found my brother near the radio, in a rented room above a bar. He said that shame had kept him running, not the dream of being a star. We spoke until the morning opened, then played the song Mama once loved. I voice back to blood. The signal faded with the dawn, but this time, brother, I stayed on. The envelope came without a letter, just my address and his name. Inside lay one old brass key, wrapped in yesterday's newspaper page. I knew the scratch along its shoulder from the night he left at 17. My son mailed back the house key, like he no longer needed me. My son mailed back the house key, but no anger came inside. No reason for the years of silence, no place for blame to hide. That little piece of worn out metal felt heavier than memory. My son mailed back the house key and locked the door inside of me. I had ruled that home like judgment. Every mistake became a crime. His music shook the bedroom windows. I called his dreams a waste of time. The night he packed, I stood there watching, too hard to ask him not to leave. I let the screen door close between us and called my loneliness relief. My son mailed back the house key, but no anger came inside. No reason for the years of silence, no place for blame to hide. That little piece of worn out metal felt heavier than memory. My son mailed back the house key, locked the door inside of me. I drove 3 states through winter weather to the town stamped on the mail. I found his name above a workshop near an old abandoned rail. Through the window stood a young boy with my son's eyes and crooked grin. I finally saw the years I'd missed before I ever entered in. My son mailed back the house key, so I placed it in his hand. preach about forgiveness, only truth he could understand. I left my own door open always, but gave him time to choose his way. My son mailed back the house key and brought his family home one day. The old lock turned beneath his hand. One key came home, and so did the man. Greyhound left me by the river with one small bag and worn-out shoes. Behind me burned the lights of Memphis and every road I used to lose. Across the bridge stood my old hometown, a wife I had not seen in years. The bridge toll took my last dollar and left me nothing but the truth. The bridge toll took my last dollar, but it carried me away from the cards, the bars, the borrowed rooms, and every debt I could not pay. I crossed with empty pockets, yet lighter than I'd ever been. The bridge toll took my last dollar and bought my way back home again. I could have turned toward Beale Street, where an old friend ran a game. He would have poured my first drink freely and called my weakness by its name. But through the rain beyond the railing, I saw the courthouse steeple shine. I placed that dollar in the window and left my former life behind. The bridge toll took my last dollar, but it carried me away from the cards, the bars, the borrowed rooms, and every debt I could not pay. I crossed with empty pockets, yet lighter than I'd ever been. The bridge toll took my last dollar and bought my way back home again. Her house was dark except the kitchen, the same blue curtains at the pane. I stood outside until the sunrise, too ashamed to speak her name. I began with what was honest. No grand promise, no defense. I had nothing left to offer but the man that crossed that bridge. The bridge toll took my last dollar. She did not take me back that day, but she let me work beside her garden and earn each inch along the way. Now every Sunday we cross that river with our grandchildren in the back. The bridge toll took my last dollar, but gave me everything I lacked. The river rolled beneath the dawn. My money was gone, my running was done. I came to bury an old mill worker on a wet November day. The funeral room held 7 people. Most had little left to say. The undertaker watched me closely as I signed beneath the frame. Then his tired eyes filled with knowing. The undertaker knew my childhood name. The undertaker knew my childhood name, the one only mama used at home. He called me Redbird like my father before the night that he was gone. I had come to mourn a stranger, but found my own blood in that place. The undertaker knew my childhood name, and 40 years fell from my face. He led me through a narrow hallway to a cabinet made of pine. From the back he took a rusted box he had guarded all that time. My father died there one cold winter, under work clothes, thin and torn. In his pocket lay my schoolhouse picture and letters yellowed by the storm. The undertaker knew my childhood name, the one only mama used at home. He called me Redbird like my father before the night that he was gone. I had come to mourn a stranger, but found my own blood in that place. The undertaker knew my childhood name, and 40 years fell from my face. We thought he left because he wanted some new woman, some new life. but every letter told of factory towns, empty rooms and sleepless nights. He sent each dollar home in secret till the sickness took his strength. Shame had kept him from returning. Death had kept him from explaining. Oh, the undertaker knew my childhood name. Then he showed me where Dad lay. A wooden marker held another name, nearly washed away by rain. I carved our family name beneath it and left those letters by his grave. The undertaker knew my childhood name and gave my father back his name. The chapel bell crossed through the rain. I came for one man and buried 40 years of blame. I sold a car 1 year after. The winter took her breath away. Before the buyer came that morning, I cleared her things from the glove tray. Beneath a map and faded receipts, an old black tape lay in the dust. Our first dance was still on the cassette, waiting there for both of us. Our first dance was still on the cassette, soft beneath the hiss and worn out sound. The room was gone, the band was silent, but her white dress still turned around. I held the wheel and closed my eyes there till the years became one night. Our first dance was still on the cassette, and for 3 minutes she was mine. We met inside the riverside ballroom, where the ceiling fans turned slow. I stepped twice upon her new shoes, too scared to ever let her go. A friend had taped the whole reception, our laughter underneath the song. She kept that little piece of summer in every car we ever owned. Our first dance was still on the cassette, soft beneath the hiss and and worn out sound. The room was gone, the band was silent, but her white dress still turned around. I held the wheel and closed my eyes there, till the years became one night. Our first dance was still on the cassette, and for 3 minutes she was mine. The buyer waited near the driveway while I played the song once more. I nearly tore the sign from the window, nearly closed the open door. But love was never in that motor, or the seats where she once slept. So I handed him the car keys and placed the tape against my chest. Our first dance is still on the cassette. Now my granddaughter knows the song. She plays it on an old recorder when the quiet nights grow long. Sometimes she takes my hands at supper and leads me gently through the light. Our first dance is still on the cassette, and love still teaches me the steps. The tape rolled on, then clicked to rest. The song grew still, the memory never left. County crew was clearing roadside after 3 long days of rain. Beside the bench on Route 11 sat 2 yellow shoes unstained. The sight pulled 40 years together back beneath that summer sun. She wore those shoes the night she promised we would leave when morning came. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop, bright against the weathered stone, like she might return to claim them, like she had not really gone. I had missed one bus and lost a lifetime. Let fear choose what love could not. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop, where I left her standing with my heart. We were young and nearly penniless, but Nashville sounded close enough. She could sing above the jukebox. I believe my hands were made for love. I packed my clothes beneath beneath the floorboards. Promised midnight at the square. Then Daddy fell beside the cotton field, and I never met her there. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop, bright against the weathered stone, like she might return to claim them, like she had not really gone. I had missed one bus and lost a lifetime. Let fear choose what love could not. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop, where I left her standing with my heart. By dawn, her bus had crossed the county. By fall, her letter stopped arriving. I heard she sang in roadside taverns, then married somewhere near Mobile. I built a life and raised 2 daughters, loved their mother honest and true. Still every bus that crossed that highway carried one old question through. The shoes belonged to someone younger, a traveler caught out in the storm. But when I lifted them from the pavement, the past fit like it had been worn. I took them to the station office, then found her name in an old book. One final letter had been waiting, returned because I never looked. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop, but the letter set me free. She had not cursed the road between us, or spent her whole life blaming me. She wrote that love may miss its moments, yet still leave something good behind. Her yellow shoes waited at the bus stop and helped me finally leave regret behind. The evening bus crossed out of sight. The bench stood bare, and I walked home lighter. The lawyer split our father's garden with one straight line across the land. My brother wanted rows of tomatoes, I wanted cash placed in my hand. We fought beneath the August sunlight till neither one would bend or go. Then he worked that red clay without me on the only side he owned. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone. in the soil we could not share. Every vine climbed through the silence, every red fruit held a prayer. We let one narrow strip of garden turn two brothers into ghosts. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone and gave him back the ground he loved the most. A winter stroke took him by morning, before our anger reached an end. His daughter brought me one old seed tin he had saved beneath his bed. Inside were seeds from Daddy's garden and a note with both our names. He had planned to cross that boundary when the springtime finally came. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone in the soil we could not share. Every vine climbed through the silence, every red fruit held a prayer. We let one narrow strip of garden turn two brothers into ghosts. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone and gave him back the ground he loved the most. I tore the rusted fence out slowly, post by post beneath the rain. No survey mark or courthouse paper could divide our blood again. His little girl worked there beside me, with his old hat above her eyes. We pressed those seeds into the furrows and let forgiveness take its time. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone. Now his children gather there. We fill their baskets every summer, leave the finest by his name. The land once measured all our anger, now it feeds the ones we love. I planted tomatoes beside my brother's stone and found my brother growing through us all. The evening warmed, the garden rose. His hands were gone, but still the harvest rose. It stopped the night my father left us. At 17 past 9:30, I kept it wrapped inside his handkerchief, afraid to wake what slept inside. 40 years beneath my dresser, the hand still holding that last hour. Then I carried it through winter rain to the clockmaker's little shop. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch, set the old hands moving on. He gave back more than gears and silver. He gave me time I thought was gone. Beneath the lid, one line was waiting, small and worn but deeply cut. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch and opened what my father shut. The words were scratched behind the casing in letters rough and hard to read. They named the day that I was born and called me all he'd hoped to be. He never spoke that kind of feeling, never held me when I cried. But every morning before the factory, he wound that hidden love inside. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch, set the old hands moving on. He gave back more than gears and silver. He gave me time I thought was gone. Beneath the lid, one line was waiting, small and warm but deeply cut. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch and opened what my father shut. I thought his silence meant indifference, that work had hardened all his heart. But some men hide their deepest loving in quiet things that do not talk. The clockmaker placed it in my palm, and every second sounded clear. For the first time since the burial, I felt my father standing near. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch. Now it rests against my skin. The hands move past the hour he left me and teach my life to move again. I showed the words to all my children, so love would not stay locked like his. The clockmaker fixed my father's watch, but time repaired what silence did. The old watch turned beneath the light. My father's love kept perfect time. I stopped at Carter's Market on my way to sell her home. The wooden sign was barely hanging, half the neighborhood was gone. An old man watched me count my change there, then studied how I held the bills. He knew my face from somewhere distant, but he remembered Mama's hands. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands, how they slipped a little mercy under flour and coffee cans. While we thought she barely fed us, she was feeding half the town. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands and the quiet love they passed around. He had been 12 when Daddy's mill closed, 5 young mouths and rent behind. His mother brought an empty basket, too ashamed to meet his eyes. Each Friday groceries reached their doorstep with no receipt and no return. Mama washed the church on weekdays so another stove could burn. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands, how they slipped a little mercy under flour and coffee cans. While we thought she barely fed us, she was feeding half the town. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands and the quiet love they passed around. I remembered patched up trousers being stretched thin for one more plate, how I blamed her for our hunger, how I left that house in shame. But every meal I thought was missing had been carried down the road. Mama never spoke of giving, she just lightened someone's load. The old clerk opened up a ledger from the winter of '69. Beside a dozen unpaid families, Mama's mark appeared each time. Not her name, but 2 small handprints drawn beside each settled line. She had paid their debts in silence, while I thought the debt was mine. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands, so I kept the house and opened Mama's pantry once again. Now no child leaves there hungry, no proud mother walks away. The grocery clerk remembered Mama's hands and taught my own what love should give away. The market bell rang soft and low. Her hands were gone, but still they gave. came in early winter, 3 weeks before she passed away. I bought a cake she could not finish, then held her through the fading day. By spring I boxed out china carefully, put the old house up for sale. Then one warm morning in the mailbox, I found her writing in the mail. Her birthday card arrived in April, with December in every line. She had written it before she left me, then trusted it to time. Inside she drew our little farmhouse, and one heart beside my name. Her birthday card arrived in April, and nothing in that house felt empty again. The postmark showed a distant county, where her sister found it stored. It had slipped behind an old oak dresser and waited through the winter storms. The words were weak but still familiar, each letter leaning to the right. She thanked me for our 40 birthdays and every ordinary night. She never asked me not to grieve her, never begged me not to move. She only left one final blessing: keep the house that sheltered love. The buyers came that Sunday evening, a young wife with a child on the way. They walked through rooms we built together, while I held that card against my chest. I could not keep those walls forever, but I could choose what they became. So I lowered what they could afford and left her roses by the gate. Her birthday card arrived in April, when I thought our story had been sold. But love is more than rooms and rafters, more than furniture grown old. Now another family fills that kitchen, another porch light warms the rain. Her birthday card arrived in April and taught me love can leave without going away. I placed the card beside a photograph, closed the empty door, and carried home what stayed. The call came just before the sunrise. Smoke was climbing through the pines. By the time I reached the old home place, flames had swallowed half the sky. The roof fell through above the kitchen. Every window burned white hot. Then a fireman crossed the blackened doorway with the only thing the fire forgot. The fireman carried Mama's Bible out, pressed against his heavy coat. The cover burned around the edges, but every page still held her notes. The house that raised us turned to ashes, every chair and picture gone. The fireman carried Mama's Bible out, and somehow Mama's hands lived on. She wrote beside the book of Matthew, when my brother went to war. She marked a prayer beside my birthday, and the night I left through that front door. Between the Psalms I found a grocery list, a dried magnolia, one old dime, small pieces of an ordinary woman, hidden in the words divine. The walls were gone, the rooms were open, rain fell where our table stood, but every line beneath her pencil still reminded me of good. Near the back, one page was folded where the ink had faded thin. She had written all her children's names and one request beneath them: let this home be more than timber, let forgiveness keep it strong. I had not spoken to my sister since the year our mother passed on. Oh, the fireman carried Mama's Bible out, so I carried it across town. My sister opened up her doorway, and neither one of us looked down. We read our names beside each other, then let 20 winters fall. The fireman carried Mama's Bible out, but Mama's words rescued us all. The chimney stood against the dome, the house was gone, but home